Taking everyone's love remembrances when to offer bhog to Baba. It's day of Sadguru Baba. So when I went, Baba was giving very, very lovely, powerful drishti to all of us. And after a few moments, Baba said, Baba, I brought bhog. And Baba was smiling. So then Baba was saying, you have brought bhog for me. So I said, yes. What about other ancestor souls? So I said, well, you can invite them and also you can feed them. So after a few moments, again I saw Dadi Gulzar, Dadi Janki, Dadi Prakashmani, few others. And then Baba fed bhog to everyone. Baba said that as much you remember Baba, that much you have to remember drama. Because each scene of drama, each situation in drama is beneficial. I was looking at Baba. What Baba is trying to say, Baba said that when, like the soldiers, they have weapons. So it's not at the time of war they start using weapons, but they have to keep those weapons, they have to keep practicing all the time so that at the right time they can use. So same as Baba said, you all children have to accumulate powers. You need lot of powers. So every situation, every scene of drama, just to see which power I need and use that power. So Baba said, as much you use powers, that much, of course, they will increase. But also you will know internally that at the right time, right power is emerging and I'm able to use it. And then Baba looked at ancestor souls, and it's like we are together, all of us with ancestor souls. And Dadi said, Dadi Gulzar said that everyone has to now become the image to grant visions to everyone. So drishti should be such that everyone gets the vision, but also words should be of blessings. Words of blessings and drishti, which grants the vision. These two are very, very important, and you will find that most of the service will happen through drishti and words of blessings. Just few words of blessings are very, very important because I said that we give a blessing card. So time will come that might not work. It is through your words you should say words of blessing. So then Dadi Gulzar gave us drishti, all of us. And then Dadi said, also you will need a lot of power of silence. Accumulate power of silence. And then you will know exactly which power is required at what time. And then Baba said, you are children of Almighty Baba, no? So Baba has all powers. So just think, I am Master Almighty. Today Baba said, just remind yourself, I am Master Almighty. And then after that, we all were together and sharing drishti, all dadis, as if they are also giving us blessings, all of them. And after that, Baba said, children, always send lots of love. Every child, whatever thought you have for Baba, reaches Baba. So for whatever it is, come to Baba. Thought reaches Baba, and Baba also gives not only love, but protection also. So Baba's drishti was again like very, very loving and comforting. Then Baba gave love remembrances. Om Shanti.
आज मनुष्य इतना निर्बल हो गया है, कहता है झूठ बोलना पाप है, लेकिन कहेंगे क्या करें, जमाना ऐसा है, चल ही नहीं सकते हैं बहन जी, ये सर्कल है, सर्कल के बीच से निकल ही नहीं सकते हैं। हम आपको एक दृष्टांत सुनाते हैं। आपने पहले जमाने में चक्की चलती थी, माताएं चक्की चलाती थी, तो कहावत है दो पुरों के बीच में साबित रहा न कोई, कहावत है ना। लेकिन कहते हैं जो कील होता है ना, उस कील के साथ अगर गुण लग जाता है, वो नहीं खत्म होता है, वो बच जाता है। भले चक्कर है, हम मानते हैं जमाना ऐसा है, कलयुग है, मानते हैं हम, चक्कर तो है, लेकिन अगर परमात्मा से हमारा कनेक्शन है, अटेंशन है, तो हम बच सकते हैं। ऐसे नहीं है कि हमारे पास कोई भी वर्ग के स्टूडेंट नहीं है, सब वर्ग के स्टूडेंट हैं, लेकिन वो परमात्मा से मेडिटेशन द्वारा, परमात्मा से रिलेशन कनेक्शन जोड़ने से उनमें जो शक्ति परमात्मा से मिलती है, उसमें सहन शक्ति, निर्णय शक्ति इतनी आती है जो एक सेकंड में आप परिस्थिति को बदल सकते, वायुमंडल को कंट्रोल कर सकते हो, क्योंकि परमात्मा सर्वशक्तिवान है। सर्वशक्तिवान के पास सर्व शक्तियाँ हैं। जो शक्ति आपको चाहिए वो सब परमात्मा में है, और उस द्वारा अगर हम आत्मा का कनेक्शन होगा तो हमारे में भी वो आएंगे।
Shanti, welcome. Gift from God. Today is day 15, sweet, subtle, silent.
Om Shanti. Yesterday, when I was taking Drishti from Dadi, and Dadi said, you all are also gift from God. And I think many of us felt that moment that yes, we also got gift, blessing from Dadi. Dadis, their words had become the words of blessings. And I remember that many times we will go to Dadi Gulzar and we will tell our stories or sometimes the news or difficulties. And she will be listening. And then she will just say few words. All this happens in drama. It will pass. Everything will be okay. Very, very simple, not like even big words. But we all knew that if Dadi is saying it, her words will be practically happening. And what's the reason for that? Of course, she was very close to Baba. But also, her stage was such. Like if you tell someone, as we always, all of us want to be more in silence and to have silence. But Dadi was practically that image of very, very subtly in silence. So was it blessing from Baba or it was her efforts? And I think it's the combination. My effort, my aim, but also Baba's blessings are very, very important. So I think all of us, if each one of you start sharing that when you are in front of Dadi Gulzar, what do you feel? Everyone must have some different experience. You feel connected with Baba. You feel lot of love. You start feeling close to God. The presence itself was very, very much full of blessings. So we are not praising just Dadis, right? We have to follow them. Look at each Dadi and think about the qualities. And also pay attention so that we can also inculcate those qualities and we become the embodiment. Because you feel like keep looking, keep taking drishti. It's amazing kind of unlimited. It takes you beyond everything. So we all also have to create such a stage. Om Shanti.
कल्याण सबका समय कल्याणकारी बाप है, सबका कल्याण होवे। अच्छा है, अधम का भी उद्धार होवे, उसको भी अच्छा संग मिले, आदतें छूटे, वो भी संग के रंग में बदल जाए। फिर अपकार करने वाला जो हमारे अपोजिशन में बहुत कुछ नहीं, उसका भी उपकार करो। कितनी श्रेष्ठ भावना और कामना वाली आत्मा मुझे बनना है अभी। जरा भी माइंड न करें इसने मेरे अपकार किया, ना ना, मेरा कल्याण किया। मेरे में जो योग्यता न थी ना, वो योग्यता लाने में निमित्त बना। जो सहन शक्ति न थी ना, अगर किसमें सहन शक्ति नहीं है ना, सहन शक्ति से वंचित है बेचारा, उसको स्नेह संयोग दे करके सहन शक्ति अपना, हम जिन सहन बहन भाई है ना, दे दो। या कोई भी शक्ति की कमी किसमें है ना, तो ऐसे करके छिपा के दे दो। पुण्यात्मा ऐसा करता है, छिपा के देता है, रिटर्न मांगता नहीं, परंतु मैं देता हूं ये भी कभी नहीं बोलता है, सोचता भी नहीं मैं देता हूं। जिसके भंडारे में बाबा ने कहा अपने संपूर्ण स्वरूप को सामने रखो, आह्वान करो, उसके भंडारे में कोई गुण शक्तियों की कमी नहीं है, किसको भी मिल जाए।
Shanti. Welcome to Diamond Dadi. Worthwhile Way, Renounce. Today it's day 25. Now we'll be listening to Mohini Didi.
Yesterday we were talking about physical or monetary or any kind of resources. When Dadi Janki said, I don't have money, nor I care bag. A lot of people have a lot of money. There is no problem, right? There are many. But how there is abundance in some, and some have a lot, but still there is no abundance. So prosperity is not just to have a lot of money, but I know that every cent which we have, Baba's children, if I have thought that it all belongs to Baba, there are two things. One is to keep saying, I want everything to be used for yagya, worthwhile way. That bhavana is good, but if it belongs to Baba, at least in my life I have seen, because I don't have, belongs to Baba, then not a single cent can go waste. Every cent which is to be spent, not it will be used properly, but it will automatically, because it had service has been done. Right? It was in 1986 with this project of Million Minutes of Peace Appeal. So we wanted to print 1 million flyers. We thought 20 million population in New York, at least 1 million. Now in those days, no, talking of 86, we were very few of us. So we sisters thought, let's save cent by cent, If we had to make tea, if we use 1 tea bag for 1 cup, say let's make 2 cups. Anything we had to buy or use, we said, oh, let's save few cents. Because each flyer was 1 cent. And just imagine the person who will get the flyer. The 1 cent which I saved, and it went through to the flyers, towards the flyer. And if that soul becomes Baba's child, or some souls got the thought, oh, why, maybe I should also help them in printing flyers. So they start sending some funds. Just 1 cent can serve a soul. So the thought should not be, oh, I want to use, some have a lot of this, I want to use for yagya, worthwhile way. But the thought should be, it belongs to Baba. So how can Baba's anything go waste, right? If it is Baba's, nobody can take it. And then if there are something, then to keep having thoughts, why not I remember Baba through these thoughts, no? Both ways, if money is lost, then thoughts are lost, time is lost. So it's a very, very subtle energy in us when I say everything belongs to Baba. For Dadi Janki, until the last day, many, many went to hospital. They still would want to give for yagya. she will immediately give to Yagya, give to Yagya. She will never keep it even for one night. It belongs to Baba. I think that's the secret, right? And also there is something which very subtle arrogance of one's own qualities come. I renounced everything. I don't need anything. I have renounced everything. So even that thought to keep coming again and again. So one time Baba said, renunciation of renunciation. Even this thought has to be renounced that I have renounced. Uh, so Baba was talking, I think it was Sunday morning, about the subtle ego which comes. I always do this. I always like that. I always do this. And you don't know, any situation can happen, no? And for me, I always say, oh, I'm able to do, Baba. In future also, give me power so that I continue to do it. So carelessness and ego. I know that Dadi Janki always used to tell us, just go beyond. I did this, I can do it. This is what I am. So today I was experiencing that next step. I have to look at next step. Each one of us have to move forward. Each one of us have to say, what next I can do. Not what I have already done. I keep counting on that. What I have done, of course, got accumulated. Even in Lokik way, when someone has good success, they think of next step. Not keep going back into the past. That's where, as I said, ego comes. Looking at what I have done in the past. But the destination is high. So must take another step, and keep moving forward. And I like when Baba said, whenever we talk to Baba, say something to Baba, then our every thought and word, Baba listens and Baba responds in some way or other. So I think that renunciation, yes, we all have renounced, right? But not to have even ego of renunciation. I have no desires. Yes, that it should be like that. But again, shouldn't we have ego? You don't know. Any subtle desire could emerge. So we have to have respect, of course, appreciate, but remember that I have to take another step, which will be definitely higher and maybe depends. It's a very, very steep climbing. So I have to be always very, very attentive, very careful, and keep moving forward. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So now we'll get our Manan Chintan point, the art of journey. I'd like to invite Sister Shireen.
Om Shanti, everyone. Good evening. What a beautiful Bog message. I was inspired by something Didi was sharing about Dadi Gulzar. She was sharing that her effort was so subtle and she was so silent. So is it Baba's blessings or is it her own effort? And then she concluded that it is a combination of Baba's blessings and her effort. And so this theme of the Bhog message was about being that image of blessings. And so I was thinking that throughout today's session, this theme kept coming up about what is it my effort, what is it our efforts should be so we can get Baba's blessings. And so 10 points on our efforts. What is it our efforts have to be so we can get Baba's blessings and we can become an image of blessings. So not only we get Baba's blessings, but also become an image of blessings. So the first point is we have to remember the drama as much as we remember Baba. I thought that was very, very interesting. And also that not only remember drama, but also remember that there is a deep hidden benefit in every scene of the drama. And the second one is, I like the example Didi was giving in the Bhog message that soldiers, if they, at the time of war, they don't suddenly start using their weapons. They have to practice beforehand. So we have to practice the powers and everything constantly. And then when we need it, then we can use it. And so this practice of the powers. And the third one, our drishti. Every time we are giving drishti, it has to be filled with blessings, and the words have to be filled with blessings for people. So the highest vision we have for everyone. And the fourth one is we have to keep reminding ourselves that we are Master Almighty Authority. And the fifth one is through connection with the Supreme Soul. And this was Dadi Gulzar was saying this. Through connection with the Supreme Soul, you get whatever the Supreme Soul has. And so we have to keep staying connected with Baba. And we have to remember that, if I want a certain power, Dadi was using the power to discern, the power to tolerate, whatever power I want, I have to keep reminding myself Baba has it. And that effort has to happen to stay connected so I can get the power. So Didi was saying, it's not just that we are praising the Dadis, but we have to follow them. And so, so that is an effort we really have to make. We have to keep remembering each of the ancestor souls, what their specialty is, and we have to keep following that. And then the seventh one is, and this is from Dadi Janki's class. It was so short and powerful, Dadi's class. Is even those who slander us, those who defame us, we have to bring benefit to everyone, including people who defame us. And so that benefit has to happen all the time. And we have to keep reminding ourselves that they are instruments to bring out something we don't have, like the power of tolerance or whatever. And this was very good that she was saying a punyatma, a charitable soul, is always giving and never expects a return. And so if someone needs a power, you hide it and give it. You don't tweet it to the whole world and saying, oh, they need that power and I gave it to them, but you hide it and give it. I thought that was very nice. And the other thing is we have to keep reflecting on these things. Dadi was saying no power or no virtue should be lacking in our bandari or bandara, our treasure store. And so we have to make sure that we are constantly reflecting on them so that we have awareness of them. And the last one was where Didi was talking about that no cent should go to waste, that we should constantly have this awareness. The effort has to be that we have to have this awareness that everything belongs to Baba Every cent belongs to Baba. And I was reminded when Didi was talking about that, of what Baba was saying today in the Murli, in the Sakar Murli today, that to put a, that poor mothers send a penny or paisa and say, put a brick, a 1 rupee, and say, put a brick in my name. And I remember Dadi Janki sharing that story of this widow mother in Pune who didn't have anything. She used to make sweets and she used to sell it on the street, and she had like 1 or 2 grams of gold from her marriage, and she had to feed her children, and she was selling sweets in the street to feed her children and feed herself. And she sold that piece of gold, and she sent it to Baba and wrote saying, put a brick in my name. And imagine the blessings she got for doing that, because Baba keeps mentioning her. And so if we also, and I love this story about the flyers in New York, that you save a cent to print a flyer. And so we have to have that kind of a passion for Baba's money, that it belongs to Baba and every cent has to be used for Baba. And so that kind of effort has to happen with our resources, our wealth. Om Shanti. So tomorrow's Manan Chintan point: renounce in a way that the inner eye never has the desire to even look in the direction of that which you have renounced. Dadi, even though she has renounced everything, in this photo, she looks like the empress of the world. And so that's what you get. You renounce everything and you even forget that you've renounced it, and then you become the empress of the world. Om Shanti.
Yeah. Every time we think of Dadis, we only could think of their actions, generosity, their love, kindness, because that is what is remembered. And Dadi was very, very kind-hearted, Dadi Janki. Of course, Dadi Gulzar was too. So we have, as Baba said, not only we keep saying Dadi was like this, Dadi is like that, but follow, We all have to follow ancestor souls to be with them. Right? So thank you. Yes.
Maybe if we keep remembering that, maybe we'll follow, right? Even if we don't have the strength, the fact that I'm remembering that he has this quality, maybe at some point I'll have the strength to follow it. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. If I don't notice even what the qualities they have, then how can we follow? Right? Okay.
Om Shanti. Welcome to our Vyakti journey, ancestors sharing, inspiring each of us to reach completion.
Om Shanti. जब तक बोलेंगे नहीं मैं आगे बढ़ेगा नहीं। ओम शांति, ओम शांति। देखो मेरे को कितनी ताकत आ जाती है ओम शांति में। बोलो ओम शांति। थैंक यू। ओम शांति कमाल है। दादी सारे विश्व भर को पता है ओम शांति। जहां भी आप जाएंगे ना ओम शांति। मनुष्य शांति के लिए बेकारी है, प्रेम के प्यासी है। दोनों चीजें बाबा ने दे दी। साकार में बाबा ने हमारी मोहिनी बहन, जयंती बहन, सुदेश बहन, निर्मला बहन, इन को पहले से तैयार कर दिया साकार बाबा ने। अभी अव्यक्त बाबा की कमाल है। बाबा अव्यक्त होकर के कितनी कमाल कर रहा है, किया है, अभी भी कर रहा है। हमको बाबा अपना साथी बना करके, साखी होकर के प्ले करना सिखाया है। ठीक है दादी? साथी बना के पहले भगवान ने मेरे को साथ दिया जन्मते ही, जैसे बाबा की बनी। बाबा ने मेरे को बहुत साथ दिया, बहुत साथ दिया। अभी बाबा साकार में बोला था, बच्ची बच्ची तुमने हाँ जी कहा है ना, बाप दादा तुम्हारे साथ सदा हाजिर है। ये बाबा के महावाक्य, परमात्मा बाप के महावाक्य इतने सत्य होकर के मैंने देखा है, अनुभव किया है। जो भगवान ने कहा है वो हुआ है। हम सब साक्षी होकर के देख रहे हैं। इसलिए मेरा चलते चलते वाला डांस जरूर कराना। चलते चलते वाला डांस करेंगे ना? हाँ, चलते चलते वाला डांस करेंगे ना तो मेरी टोली पेट में जाएंगी, इनके टोली पेट में जाएंगी। बाकी इतने वंडरफुल। आज मैंने कह दिया बाबा 69 में अव्यक्त हुआ है। मुझे नहीं ने ये नहीं कहो 96 की हो, 69 की हूँ। समझा? इतना बाबा ने आप सबके निमित्त, इतना सर्वशक्तिवान बाबा ने शक्ति दी है। जो आप भी सदाई मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान, माया जीत, विकर्मा जीत, कर्मातीत, संपूर्ण संपन्न बन के बाबा का नाम वाला करने के लिए कहो जी बाबा बाबा वाह। बाबा कहे वाह बच्चे वाह। अब बोलो वाह बाबा वाह। बोलते नहीं है, बोलो में लाज रखो ना। वाह बाबा वाह। और जिगर से नहीं बोला वाह बाबा वाह। वाह मेरा मीठा बाबा वाह। आपने हमको दृष्टि दे करके नजर से निहाल कर दिया। तो अभी मुझे एक बात बाकी कहेंगी। जब पहले पहले फॉरेनर्स आने लगे थे, डबल फॉरेनर्स, मेरी मीठी दीदी को मेडिटेशन हॉल में ये सीन इतनी अच्छी लगी। दोनों इकट्ठे बैठे थे। दीदी ने कहा, क्या बोला याद है दादी? याद है? बाबा बैठा है सामने, डबल फॉरेनर्स को दृष्टि दे रहा है। दीदी हम यहाँ सोफे पर बैठे हैं। कहा अब भी आपको पहचाना बाबा विराट रूप का साक्षात्कार करके। विराट रूप का साक्षात्कार करके ये सब वैरायटी बाबा के बच्चे पैदा हुए ना, तो पहचान मिली भारतवासियों को भी। भारतवासी पहचान मिली हमारा बाबा कैसा बाबा है। जगत पिता है, मामा जगत माता है। हमारी जगत माता जगत पिता के हम बच्चे हैं, तो इनको सबको खुशी है हम बाबा के बच्चे हैं। परंतु कोई ने आज बोला मेरे बाबा के, मेरा बाबा बच्चा है, मेरे बच्चे को याद क्या देना। बाबा मेरा बच्चा है, उसको याद क्या देना। ये नहीं क्या बाबा को याद क्या देना, मैंने कहा कहाँ से बोल, मैं कहती हूँ ना बाबा मेरा बच्चा है ना, तो जो नष्टो मोहा बनना माना बाबा को बच्चा बना देना। पहले मेरा बाबा है, अंतिम स्थिति है बाबा मेरा बच्चा है, मैं और कोई है नहीं। तो बाबा ने मैं का अभिमान मेरा की अटैचमेंट से छुड़ाया, इसलिए मेरा मीठा बाबा वाह, बाबा वाह वाह मेरा भाग्य, वाह वाह मेरा भाग्य, जिसे मैंने ऐसे भगवान ने बना करके अपने गले माला बना दिया। ओके, ओम शांति।
दादी ओ मीठी दादी, किया हमको प्यार कितना। दादी ओ मीठी दादी, किया हमको प्यार कितना। कोई क्या दे सकेगा, दिया है दुलार जितना। कोई क्या दे सकेगा, दिया है दुलार जितना। दादी ओ मीठी दादी, किया हमको प्यार कितना। दादी ओ मीठी दादी, किया हमको प्यार कितना।
Om Shanti. So interesting, right? So this was 9 years before, because when Dadi ji was 96 years old and Yagya was 75 years, and now it's 221, so it must be 2012. So we saw many our daddies and sister souls also. So, and also actually this was the celebration of those double foreigners surrender more than 25 years. So that was very big celebration was held in Shantivan. So nice to see. And you must have seen many were eating, right? But it was interesting. The whole ceremony was like that. So they were getting the plates and everyone was supposed to eat while everything was going on. Otherwise, anyway, so nice to see all these beautiful memories.
Om Shanti. Many of you had been writing beautiful experiences. And one soul said, oh, before you all used to show us the recipes, but still good, at least you show us what bhog you all offer. So I know that we might start doing it, but today's bhog was, they called it dokla. Dokla is from cream of wheat. In the yogurt, they mix it and then they steam it. So it's very healthy, dokla. And then we have carrot kheer. Carrot kheer, yeah, which I think you all know. Carrot in milk. हो गया ना? So we had been offering bhog so many times. Today Baba was smiling, I think, because I'd been going so often, right? We have Saturday, then we have Sunday, and yeah, Baba. One of the sisters says, yeah, Baba feeds us every day, so we have to keep feeding Baba too with love. So they make, every time they make with lot of love. I'm sure you all also offer every day, right, to Baba? Mm. Okay. Om Shanti, everyone. Let's remember Baba. One good night. Om Shanti.